Hello, my dear children. Welcome to my geography class. Today we are going to discuss a chapter in geography, migration. Children, to start this chapter, migration, you all are acquainted with this word migration because we have already discussed about migration from the last chapter, that is in population dynamics. In this chapter, in migration, we will discuss in brief what is the meaning of migration, what are the causes of migration, its impact, what do you mean by brain drain, etc. etc. So first of all, arising question here, that is, what do you mean by the term migration? Migration, it simply means the movement of people from one place to another with the intention of settling permanently in the new location is called migration. Or we can say the term migration is the permanent movement of a person from one geographical location to or location or region to another location or region. Accordingly, human migration denotes any movement by human being between one geographical region to another with a aim to settle definitely or temporarily. Question will be arising here. This migration, it's a very close word to us. Our archaeological evidences suggest that the earliest human being on earth lived in Africa. From there, they moved and settled the whole planet. From ancient times, travelers, traders, priests, pilgrims traveled from long distances for acquiring knowledge, opportunity, spiritual fulfillment, or to fulfill of the urgent needs. For an example, travelers like Marco Polo in 1925, a great explorer, returned to Italy after many years of exploration in China. During that time, China already had the technology of woodblock printing. When Marco Polo brought this knowledge back with him, and afterwards printing cultures came from China to European nations. Millions of agricultural workers left the countryside and moved to the cities in search of better jobs, better living. During the late 18th century, this phenomenon began in Britain and spread around the world. Globalization, industrialization, and technology like some of the important factors which have contributed largely to migration. Now, what are the types of migration? It may be broadly divided or classified as international migration and internal migration. International migration, movement of population from one country to another, mind here, one country to another across the international border is called international migration. Listen to me very carefully. Movement of population from one country to another across the international border is called international migration. Means suppose people for the better source of income, better standard of living, when people migrated from India to Sri Lanka, from India to Japan, from India to USA, UK, in that condition, the people can already, that means across the international borders, in that condition, this type of migration is said to be the international migration. Then another one best example here, it occurs when people cross state boundaries and stay in the host state for some minimum length of time. For example, the Mexico-US migration corridor has been one of the world's most heavily traveled in recent decades. Today, about 12 million people born in Mexico are living in the US. This number has declined in recent years as net flows have resolved with more Mexican immigrants leaving the US than entering it. Internal migration becomes immigration or international migration become immigration or immigration depending on how the place of destination or place of origin is considered. Number one, immigration. It is the movement of the people into a destination country of which they are not natives and do not possess citizenship to reside there. Many Mexican immigrants to the USA due to close proximity to the border and availability of work in California and Texas. In other words, immigration can be called as moving into a country. A person who indulges in immigration is called as immigrants. Now, next one. This is immigration. Immigration, if one immigrates, he or she leaves one's resident country with the intent of settling elsewhere. At present, North Korea maintains one of the strictest immigration bans in the world. In other words, immigration can be called as movement from the country. Immigration and immigration can be applied to the same person. For example, a person moves away from your country to live in another country. That person will be immigrants to you, but for the other country, he or she is an immigrant. Immigrant and immigrant, the basic differences between them is already came to us through this example. Those who indulge in immigration are known as immigrants. During the bloody separation of India in 1947 resulted a large mass of people migrated from India to Pakistan and Bangladesh and vice versa. Since 1970, educated and skilled professionals have migrated from India to some other most advanced countries in the world, such as USA, UK, Germany, UAE, Canada, and some other countries in Western Europe, leading to a serious problem of brain drain. Now, question is arising here: what do you mean by brain drain? What do you mean by brain drain? Brain drain, it is the migration of skilled human resources for trade, education, and better source of income or better opportunities. Question is arising here. In this situation, when we will see if the people who is getting education and properly trained in one country for his better expectation, better standard of living, when that people migrated from one country to another country, most of the advanced facilities in the developed countries in the world, like better standard of living, quality education, better sources of income, access to advanced technologies, and more stable political conditions attract the talent from less developed areas or from the developing countries. Mostly, this condition found in migration from the developing countries to the developed countries, like from India to Japan, USA, UK, etc. Brain drain or human capital flight is the migration of highly educated, skilled and talented people from economically less advanced countries to developed countries in pursuit of finding better opportunities. The term originated in 1960s when most intellectuals from United Kingdom immigrated to America. Trained professionals migrated from developing countries to developed countries, USA, Canada, United Kingdom in 1960s and 70s. The figure has mounted since then. What are the causes of the blend? Lack of suitable employment and low salaries. People are tempted to look for better prospect economically, which has happened every year in our country. Political instability in the home country becomes a push factor for intelligentsia. Many scholars go for further studies and the opportunities in education make them stay on. The stable and strong economic are a major pull factor. Then we will come back. Next we will discuss what do you mean by internal migration? It refers to people within a country moving to another location within its borders. Or we can say internal migration or domestic migration is human migration within one geographical entity, usually a nation state. A general trend of movement from rural to urban areas in a process described as urbanization has also produced a form of internal migration. Internal migration refers to a change of residence within national boundaries, such as between states, provinces, cities, municipalities, etc. Internal migrants can be classified into following four migration streams, like the rural to rural, rural to rural areas to rural, rural to urban areas, urban to urban areas, urban to rural areas. First of all, rural to rural areas. This migration is mostly related to acquisition of farmlands or marriage. Because of the introduction of Green Revolution in India by the Indian, that government, India, especially in Punjab, Haryana and Western Uttar Pradesh in 1960s, generated a considerable migration of labor force from the depressed areas of Eastern Uttar Pradesh, Bihar to these areas. The resettlement of Sikh immigrants from Pakistan in Tarai region of UP is an outstanding example of such a migration. Then we will come rural to urban. This could be due to drought, crop failures, widespread unrest or better means of earning money. This migration is caused by both push or pull factors. In push and pull factors, in rural areas, poverty, unemployment, low and uncertain wages, uneconomic land holdings and poor facilities, infrastructure along with that means for education, medical and some other services work as push factor, whereas by contrast, the pull of urban areas may include better employment opportunities, regular and higher wages, fixed working hours, better amenities of living, better facilities of medical and education, etc. Now, third type of internal migration is urban to urban migration. This happens in search of better employment facilities, health facilities or education. People migrated from the small towns to the big cities because of better facilities in all aspects in comparison to the small towns. Small towns are constantly losing its position, and because people are shifted from the small cities to the big towns and cities. Then urban to rural areas. This is prevalent mostly in developed countries. People move away from the cities because of improved infrastructure, decline in the cost of transportation and communication, cleaner environment make people move away from the cities. This situation also happened because of haphazard growth of colonies. In the present situation in towns and cities or in mega cities, high cost of living, heavy pressure on public utility services, and fast growth of unemployment in etc. in the urban areas. Then we will come to causes of migration. The different causes of migrations are economic factor, number 2 marriage, number 3 education, and number 4 lack of security. Among them, the economic factor is the most important factor for the migration, because people migrated from the rural areas to the urban areas, or from one country to another country, or from one state to another state, from the cultivated area to the industrial area. It is because of that economic cause. Generally, economic factors motivate individuals to move to countries where employment prospects are better before returning to their colony country origin. Pull factors within the destination country are therefore more likely to influence the decision making process of economic migrants. Second, we will come, the point is marriage. Marriage is a very important social factor. It is a social factor of migration. Every girl has to migrate to her in-laws' place of residence after marriage in India. Thus, the entire female population of India has to migrate over short or long distances after their marriage. Third point, the most important factor or cause for migration is education. In our country, especially in the rural areas, because of the less educational facilities, especially for higher education, generally the countryside people migrated to the urban areas for this purpose, to getting better prospect, for better education and better facility for their future. So sometimes it found many of them settle in the cities or towns for better standard of living after completing their education when they are getting job. Then lack of security. Nowadays in rural areas, the security of our life, security is a very big question raised in front of the people. And this, because of these political disturbances and inter-ethnic conflicts, are also one of the reasons for internal and external migration. There can also be faced displacement due to reasons like wars and internal political instability. For example, we will take during the colonial period when Britishers were English government ruled over India and Sri Lanka. During this time, numbers of from the Tamil Nadu, numbers of plantation workers were forcibly shifted, migrated from India to Sri Lanka for plantation during the colonial period. Then what are the impacts of migration? Impacts of migration, that is number 1, demographic consequences, social consequences and economic consequences. Demographic consequences, it is the study of a population based on factors such as age, race and sex. Demographic data refers to socio-economic information expressed statistically, also including employment, education, income, marriage rates, birth and death rates. Nowadays, the young generation migrate from the village to cities or other countries in search of better jobs, and the rest of the family members stay back. Second, social consequences. The social effects of migration amongst other consist of change in family composition, separation, family separation, and the abandonment of old people. Child outcomes in terms of labor, health and education. Due to overpouring of people, the older cities like Delhi, Mumbai, Chennai faces the problem of housing, leading to people living in slums. Now, another one important impact of migration is economic consequences. The economic effects of migration vary widely. Sending countries may experience both gains or losses in the short term, but may stand to gain over the longer term. For receiving countries, temporary workers program help to address skill shortage but may decrease domestic wages and aid to public welfare burden. High skilled immigration or the so-called brain drain can imply a loss of public resources for the sending countries. Okay, my dear students, I conclude today my class and hope that you have understood the meaning of migration, differentiate between the immigration and emigration, the reason for migration of human being from place to place, the causes and the effects of migration in our everyday life. Before to concluding my class, I would like to give you an assessment. But before to do this assessment, you should read this chapter at least 2 to 3 times sincerely and carefully. Your assessment: number 1, define migration. Question number 2, what is internal migration? Question number 3, what is different between immigration and emigration? Number 4, define brain drain. Number 5, state any 2 factors responsible for rural to rural migration. And number 6, why large numbers of workers from Uttar Pradesh and Bihar migrated to Punjab during 1960s. Thank you.